Hi guys. Oh, I guess no one's on here yet. I'll let you come on, and I hope you're all doing well. I've been away for a couple days celebrating my birthday, and it was extremely special, and a lot of great things happened. So I'm just gonna let like 2 minutes pass and let some people come on here so we can all have the reading together. Um, but yeah, for those that will see this after, I want to say thank you so much for everyone that took the time to actually email me personally. That was really unexpected. And a lot of people, I don't know if they even have spoken to me for a while, but they knew it was my birthday from previous years here on YouTube. And I just really appreciate it. Okay. Sorry, I just thought I heard my cat, and we talk. We've become closer. So anyhow, yeah, it's kind of weird being on here right now, I guess, because I've actually taken a pretty long break from even working. I was doing a couple one-on-ones and a couple recorded questions. If you're interested, info below, which was really sweet. But I didn't have to actually like get too into like having all my cards out and all that. I actually had my space very clean for the last few days. Hi, Serena. Thank you so much. Yes, my birthday passed. It was on Thursday, and it was extremely special. My whole week was special, actually. So it was good. Okay, guys, I think we're going to get into this now. Let me just shuffle a little more. I got some new decks, which I'm so happy about. Okay, those apparently have a message for us. And an overall here, I'm going to be starting the mid-monthlies today. I don't even want to see what it is yet. So you can look for yours. Obviously, I'm going to be doing them about 3 at a time because I didn't get to do them this weekend and record them all. I'm really curious if you guys like to see all 12 at once, or like 3 a day or 4 a day until, you know, that session is complete. But anyhow, let me just tune in for a second, guys, and get into this message before I pull a card from here, because I want to focus on my questions. This is a random message here for us, and this is overall energy. So this is going to, this is one of my new decks, guys. It's so ancient. It's from, I want to say 1991, made in Japan, another card deck made in Japan that is very special. But it's a New Yorker who made them. I don't know who created them. So we'll look at all of these then that are coming out. I'm surprised. Okay, some of my cards are in reverse, but that's okay. And let's go to the moon energy now. I don't think we're ready for this just yet. We're going to start with what we got, okay, guys? And I have another new deck here, too. It's beautiful. Okay, let me just, like, shake it off. Feel a lot of energy right now for some reason. It could be just because it's my first time back on here, but I just want to make sure it's clear. I know there's been a lot of energy, guys. The new moon, the tower at the bottom, of course. So this is what I get for a message for some. Something has happened. So like the tower moment has happened. Like this is what I'm getting. There's going to be a rebuilding. There's going to be a settling of the dust first. Some people are really feeling this heavy energy because they're in a position of not knowing where things are going. Thank you, Pad, so much. I love that. They're in a position of not knowing where things are going, and this is why the dust is still settling at this time. Okay, that's it. But there's a lot of change happening. It's never going to be for the bad. I'm just trying to pick up on like the vibe of it. It's not the bad. It's not bad. It's new. And people get freaked out about adjusting to new. Okay, guys? And I'd really appreciate if you, tomorrow, if you'd like to join me on my other channel, I'm going to have a very in-depth conversation on how your environment plays a role in what you manifest and what you create, guys. And I think it would be really beneficial. I'll be on there at noon. The link is below. But yeah, okay. Let's start with this side message we have here. So that's special. We have a Knight of Cups and we have the Ten of Cups. Now, these cards have their own meanings for me as every reader, okay? And in this Knight of Cups, there's an Ace of Cups and there's also a home in the background. And this goes with the Eight of Cups energy, where this person had to walk away from something. And this is past, but point being, it's so weird. For someone, whoever this reading is for, you've had this person that walks away from you or walked away from you and they're in love with you. It's almost like sometimes they dream to come towards you and they don't do it. It's just like a fantasy or something. It's not a fantasy. Gosh, for some of you, hi Mandy, you may not know it, but sometimes your person may be right outside of your door or like right, I don't know, if you live in a complex or if you live in a spot that has a long driveway, they could be right at the end of your driveway. You don't see them, but they don't come. So that's a sad thing here. But it's like they almost have the courage to, but for some reason they don't come. And there's a Ten of Cups here, and I feel like this is the feminine energy, and I don't know if you're calling this person towards you or if you're just at peace and you don't care anymore. It's not a bad spot. It's like you've closed your eyes. Well, that's actually a heavy message because you're not living in a fantasy world, but what I'm getting is some of you have accepted where you are. Sorry that I'm not looking at the screen because I'm just trying to pick up on this. Some of you have accepted where you, okay, this is the best analogy to put it. You know, when a person passes over, you could be more connected to them after than when they were here physically. You may not have gotten along and then they pass over and you may be able to communicate with them better. It's almost like some of you have just closed your eyes and accepted, and like now my nose is getting runny. I got Kleenex though. You've accepted that this person walked away and you know that the love is present here for you two, but like, look at it. You're just alone in the Ten of Cups. So you're happy. And this person is like daydreaming. It's so bizarre, guys. Sorry. Okay. So that's a side message. Okay. Let's get the overall energy here. We have Temperance. Temperance in this deck is actually about patience. This could be you. This could be you, super patient, that you've accepted that it's better. It's a better relationship on the 5D than it is here. So you just kind of have closed your eyes to it. You have a comforting feeling behind you, probably because you're at peace is an even better word than patience. I'm being guided here. Peace is the word. You're at peace. You're very connected right now for the feminines. Like you feel this. There's something you know. Everything is okay. But I don't think you know that your person sometimes is right there. I think you've just accepted, because behind this lady is 8 cups. So she's accepted that. But there's also something she's not seeing because the sun is behind her. It's really interesting, actually, because I have another deck I pulled out, and I asked the question before I started this video, what you're not seeing. And you got the 9 of Swords. So what you're not seeing would be the opposite of that. And the message I got, like, you're not seeing that happiness will come. And it was interesting because I just was like, okay, I'll do this on here. I'll shuffle on here and do it. And when I went to put the deck down, I noticed the sun at the bottom. So yeah, so I'm getting for some of you, you know, at times it's very hard, but the feelings pass, the emotions pass. And you know there's something coming towards you, that's happiness. It doesn't have to be your person. You're just at peace. So that's why that's an important word. Okay, guys? Let's pull that. Let's see what you're not seeing here, okay, with that. So it's the opposite of the card that I'll pull from here, okay? So we'll pull the card. It will say what's going on. Is that the card? That's the card. It's got two. So we have the Seven of Pentacles. And in this deck, it looks like this person's investments haven't paid off. It looks like he's actually quite upset. So the opposite of that energy, you might be with someone that wears a lot of baseball caps. Like, I don't know. I'm getting that image here. I'm guessing that may be what it is. The opposite would be that the what was put effort into will pay off. With the Princess of Cups, now this one's interesting. So some of you think your person is partying or something, or staying somewhere else or something like this. It's the opposite of that. This person is not partying. I don't know. Some of your imaginations are really running rampant. This person is not partying. Actually, this person is stressing out is what I'm getting here about money. And there's no need for that, okay? So let's get some more energies here that we have for the collective. Okay, we'll do that after. So this was clarifying the overall energy, right, of temperance and patience and peace is the word I got. So you have a release, okay? And I feel actually that many of you have released. You're wise enough to know. See, once again, here's an owl, and there is this sphere behind it. It's you. It's so many of you have released. You've released. You have. I was saying that basically. But you don't see some stuff. You don't see some stuff. You feel some stuff, but you don't see it. Anyhow, we have innocence here. This talks about a voyage as well. So some of you may be actually planning to go elsewhere, to do other things. And good for you to keep moving, to keep in motion. Okay, and let's see what else we have here. An offering. So this talks about Mother Earth, and here's that sphere energy again. So for some, you'll be traveling. But I will just say that fall seems to be very present here, so there may be something happening in fall. Okay, guys? Let's get some description of your person because I want people to relate to who this is talking about. So who is this person here? They may be Scottish, okay? They may have something weird about their ears, a flat face. I know this sounds weird, but, and you know, it's interesting because it talks about an owl. So this person could have something about their eyes that are very, I don't know, deep in one way, but the owl energy is present here. So that might be a very important energy. So we also have a twin energy here as well. Queen of Hearts, this is obviously Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. So your person may be a bit mischievous, playful, so young at heart, right? Maybe a napper. They may like to nap. Okay, that might be a description. Let's get one more. And then we'll do tarot. We'll get right into this. Let's take this top one. We have another twin energy here. So this is someone who actually likes home life, who want, like, you know, I'm picking up that energy of the masculines that can't leave a situation because it's so comfortable and secure there. So that might be your situation with your person. The person you're dealing with could be very highly intelligent and have some sort of like a special appearance. Maybe they're fancy. This could be also an earth sign you're dealing with. Okay, so let's get into this, and let's get one from here quickly, and then we'll get into the tarot. Your choice and yourself again. That's interesting. So that's about descriptions. But I feel like the fact that the your choice and the myself card came out, I just feel like it's telling you to stay focused on yourself. Okay. I don't know why that's so heavy. I do feel like whatever you're doing, you're at peace. So it doesn't matter. You're at peace. If you like it and you feel good, then that's all that matters. Okay. So let's get a couple cards here. Let's see what we have here. Energy. Okay, the overall energy. I wrote things out a little so I can just not forget what I'm pulling for. Person. Let me just get the cards out first. Okay, it came in the upright. It's nothing bad. Even if I made that face, it's not bad. I just see the slow movement, which is annoying, right? The slow movement still. But we can't be annoyed with it because, so there's a huge lesson here for people on this like collective journey. It's really a little bit frustrating. It's not frustrating. Well, not to me, but it may be to some of you. But it's like we're in a really strong spot of having patience or needing to have patience. But it's like, how much patience are people going to have at this point, right? Okay, I'm not taking all that. But I just saw the Three of Cups and the Lovers, like obviously. But that's not going to happen until this person. Okay, anyhow. Well, devil wants to come. Okay, we're going to get into this. Let's see what's going on here. Okay, I really feel like these messages coming out are more about your person, possibly. Well, I have a message right here. I'm just going to say it straight up. Some of you have really, like, let me know, have you actually been walking away? I mean, I know last week with the new moon, it's very possible because I haven't been on here to really be in touch with the energies. But with the new moon, there could be a lot of people that have chosen to take that first step in a new direction, that have chosen to actually drop their person and the karmic. So I'm reading this Five of Swords is totally different than normal. I'm imagining this is you. You have the Three Swords. You're in control of your emotions, even though you've been heartbroken and hurt. And you're turning your back on the situation. You're turning your back on the struggle. You're turning your back on the fighting. You're actually, here's the patience energy heavy here, but you're having patience with yourself. Some of you are asking yourself for forgiveness, for allowing yourself to be in this. This is how you feel. You feel like you did yourself wrong. Now, I'm going to tell you, you didn't do nothing wrong. This is actually a contract you have with this person. So this was going to happen no matter what route you chose to take. You're tied to this person. And not only that, there's actually a lesson here. We'll start clarifying. Haven't even done the top row. I'm just on the bottom. This is a message for you. There's a definite message here. Our lesson. So for some of you, literally what the lesson is, I want to say was. I don't understand why I want to say was. This is heavy energy, guys. I'm just saying this is heavy energy. So what the lesson is or was, guys, basically was for you to call your person out on their bullshit. So for some of you, you stuck around in a situation over 7 years, or maybe it's 7 months if you're lucky. Like if you're lucky because maybe you can get this message now. And it was almost for you to carry all this bullshit, to carry all this pain and sorrow and sadness and face it I'm seeing the cards that are sticking out here. And face it and speak the truth and actually cause a tower moment, which was, you know, at the bottom here. So for some of you, this has happened already. One second. This has happened already. You've stepped away from the situation. Your person is missing you. That's why this Knight of Cups has come up with this person driving by your place or watching you, or sometimes just right at your door, if for those of you that have that type of situation, because I know not everyone does. And there's something that has happened here. You've had enough, in a way. So there was a lesson here. Like this was part of this journey. And it looks like a major part of it was to put yourself first, to no longer, because there's something here where you were carrying like the karmic, your person, you had this all attached to you. So you were meant, for those of you that resonate, this is pretty specific. Like you were meant to do whatever you did. And I want to say freak out. I mean, that energy was a long time ago too, right? Because I remember that. But it's happened again, or it's happened for a reason recently. Some of you freaked out because you're sick and tired of seeing your person act like things are all okay. They tell you the exact opposite. For some of you, the message I get, your person, like I want to say bipolar. I'm not trying to label. Because there's something here where your person says things to you like they don't want to be there, but then you might see something, or the next time you talk to them, something may change where they're like, I'm just going to do it. Everything is fine. I'm not unhappy there, or something. Because they're afraid to stand up for themselves. I'm sorry if the music's too loud, let me know. But they're afraid to break free. Some of them have father issues. And some of them, it's just because they're very well off or very wealthy or have everything they need and want. So it's very comfortable. They're definitely hiding so much. This is what I'm getting from this card. Oh, wow. Wait till you see what's behind it. This person may look like everything's okay, right? And like they have... like they're hiding so much. Not only are they hiding behind what's behind the blue curtain, they're hiding what's under their skirt. And it's a man, but like, I have never looked at this card this way. This is so weird. Take a look. Does that not look like a man kind of dressing up as a girl? Yeah, so for some, this person is a full-blown, like, not being honest person, no matter what it's about. But behind the curtain, look at this. We have that 10th cup. We have that Ace of Cups. That Ace of Cups on the Knight of Cups chest. So personally, to see that, it's a little like disturbing because I think the feminines, I think we're tired of this. And I think that even though it doesn't matter if your person's a man or a woman, if you're the divine feminine, they're supposed to be the divine masculine. You know, and masculines, we look to them to be strong, to be true, to protect, to be honest. But it actually looks like your person's just living a lie. Living a lie is the best way to put it. So this is probably why some of you had a freak out. This could have been recently, just because, right? Could have been on the 10th. For some of you, mentally, you packed your shit and left. It's the best way to put it. Okay, I'll just tell you what I'm getting. But like for some of you, you really said everything that you had to say because you truly just don't care anymore. It's not that you don't care. They've pissed you off so much. You really said a lot. You really, like, I feel like you 10 of swords them and then you run over them like with the death card energy. It's not here, but you doubled up. Maybe you said some stuff and then you called back and said some more. Let's go to that Knight of Cups. Whoa, this wants to flip out. This Knight of Cups, look at the Death card. Because of what you've done, there's something weird here. It's not weird, but it's like, why did you have to get that mad for this person to finally realize something, you know, like that? But it's just weird because this person, I find that they find you more attractive now that you've done whatever you've done. So the message I just got is because the masculine, like, and you may have a more feminine masculine or something like that, someone who's very sensitive, but the masculine, because the masculine wants what they can't have. I don't know if that's a healthy thing or it's just what gets their attention because you put yourself on a pedestal. You've turned your back. For some, okay, let me know if this resonates because yes, all that you're saying is correct. Okay, thank you, Maria. Because the last download I was shown the bigger picture, the white brotherhood to negotiate for his soul. He had been bound for lifetimes. Petitioned, I don't know what that is. I don't know what that white stuff is, but please be careful on here. So anyhow, yeah, you've totally put yourself on a pedestal here. You've totally put yourself first. You've totally, sorry, got distracted there. Okay, guys, let's go to some more messages here. I want to get another deck. I have this deck. Let's use this first. Hi, Rachel. Thank you for joining us. Okay. Hi, Golden Age Muse. Hi, everyone. Just making sure everything's okay on here. Please watch what you're talking about. Anyhow, let's see what else we have for you. Let's go more to you now, the viewer who has spoken her mind. So what I get is like you are not the same. You are not the same. Not in a. You've put in so much work. You're holding back. You're not giving it out freely to anyone, but specifically your person. It's weird. For some of you, it's not winter where you are, but you are very protective of yourself as if like you're put yourself in a shelter or an igloo or something like this. But it's not about winter. I have the Queen of Wands here. You're just holding back. You're not showing all your cards. You're not even showing a lot of stuff. For some of you, you have a very, for some of you, you almost have PST. PST, is that like post-traumatic syndrome? Yeah, you almost will get anxiety when you think about the work you've put into this and you're just not having it anymore. And it's almost like that was the old you. Presently, there's a totally new you. Holding back, huh? Yeah, you're holding back on love. It's clarifying this Four of Pentacles. So you're holding back on giving love. I get it, but there's also another message here. For some of you, you're kind of waiting for your person to clean up. I don't know how that goes. Like for some of you, like you are waiting for them. And you've built your own fortress. So your person, so this is what I'm getting for you, the viewer. You're holding back on love. I get it. There's a world card here. So for some of you, you either want a new love or you're waiting for your person to go and do the work within and to reunite with you if it happens. Like you're not waiting on it. You're like, if it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't, type of an energy. But you've built your 9 of Cups. And guess what? You're not hiding shit. Okay. Well, you're hiding a little, but not like your person. Okay. You all have the blue background, okay? There is some stuff, whatever, because you're not showing your cards, but your skirt is chopped. Everyone can see what you have to offer there. You're not trying to tease anyone. You're not trying to play games with anyone. You're being your complete self. And when your person, or if your person comes back, because this is what I feel like the person's thinking that I'm looking at here, if your person comes back, they have some answering to do. Because you're not going to go about things, and here we have this beautiful energy, 6 of Wands. You're not playing. It's interesting because I got this little, I don't know if you can see this yellow candle I got. And it smells so beautifully, and it has this bee wax or something like this, has a bee on it. But when I got it, I felt like this was the energy for today. I got it today, this morning, when I went for coffee. And it is about the sacral energy. It's about becoming quite confident within yourself, right? And what you have already, what you have. So let's look into one more question. Then I'll pull a few, like, I guess maybe descriptions, maybe not. What you don't know is coming. Whoa. So first of all, what you don't know is coming in is a reunion. Queen of Cups, 3 of Cups. You might bump into this person. I want to say a tiki bar. I don't know why. There's no tiki. I have the Cancerian energy here, which is interesting. You might bump into this person at a bar with friends, and right away you will reconnect like instantly, or else you may, when you next see this person, because this is very twinny energy, like it's just like compatible is a better word than twin. It's just like your person, you know, because compatible isn't the best word for a twin, actually. Because what I see is once you see each other, once you lock eyes again, that's it. The third party doesn't matter. No one else in the room matters. And this is saying that you don't see this coming. This is the top of the deck here, is 10 of Swords. You don't see this coming because some of you really put your person in place over the last 2 weeks. Okay, since the last full moon, you've had something going on. That's why you don't see this coming, because for some of you, you absolutely believe that this is over. Like you're just like, that's why you probably have accepted the 5D relationship with the first cards that came out. And you're like, you know what? This is more peaceful to just live in my own world and just remember the memories and be at peace than to be fighting for this third party position. No divine feminines want this anymore. And I really hope that I can help you to, I really hope that I can help you to understand that this is the move we have to make as a collective. What will happen with the divine feminines that, this is a great deck for that. And I'm going to read from the book maybe. What will happen with the divine feminines that do realize as a collective we have to disconnect from third-party situations, that realize you have to disconnect from third-party situations? What will happen? See how that came out? Now get this, guys. It's the freaking High Priestess. Nothing bad happens to the High Priestess, especially. So what will happen when you realize as a collective we all have to do this? We have to stop encouraging third parties. Your intuition will speak up. Your intuition will kick in. You will be following your intuition. Let's see what else we get here. Yes, the hunch is right. The crown the high priestess wears symbolizes a woman with amazing abilities. So you are either going to be that person in your quest for love, or else you can expect to meet her in some other form, like within. Either way, your love life and relationships are going to improve in a miraculous way that seems blessed by a higher power. So, what this is saying is for the divine feminines that realize we can no longer allow this to keep on running around, to keep on going on, your love relationships will be blessed as if by a miracle. We don't need to say any more. This deck is amazing. I don't know the name of it right now. I just got it. Whoa. This is interesting. I actually got this card for myself the other day. It's the fear. But the part about this, so first of all, it's about the waxing moon. The waxing moon is coming up a little later after, or right before the full moon, I believe. But never mind any of that. This is about breaking out of fear, breaking out of a cage. This is also, like, what I get, it was this is you when you released whatever it is you released. Some of you really, you broke out. You did something. You said something. You made something clear. Even in this card, I'm just noticing there's a girl like huddled over in a ball, and then she breaks out. I never noticed the other part, right? Down there below, you see? I don't know if you can see it. She was in fear, and then she broke free. Good for you. Whoever did this, good for you. Because you broke free from this. And now we have that patience again. How is your person feeling towards you in general? Okay, we already know this person here, she is spying. Love this card. Beauty and blossoming. This person's interest in you is actually getting bigger. Is this person leaving the karmic right now? Like, is that what's going to happen here? The unexpected blue moon. Interesting, because in this picture here, release. Is this person leaving the karmic? Eventually, yes. It's interesting because there's your person is figuring out a way for many of you how to fully leave. Have they left yet? Probably not just yet. I'm not feeling good, actually, guys. It's really weird because all of a sudden my stomach is turning, but I'm getting this message. It's just making me a little sick. Your person is trying to leave, and they haven't told the karmic that they'll be releasing them. And sorry, I'm just feeling so sick all this, because it must make your person sick, because the karmic that they're dealing with is extremely clingy. It's like your person has this vision to go elsewhere, and I think they've been hinting this to the karmic. But the karmic is like literally like, okay, babe, let's go. But the person's trying to say to them, hey, no, I'm going on my own. So I don't know how that's going to happen. Let's put more music on, please. I need music because my belly is turning. This might be really almost like sickening for your person to deal with. You ever had that issue? Like, think about when you're back in high school. Where's my music? Oh, sorry, you guys. I don't know what's going on there. Anyhow, forget it. Have you ever had that issue where, and I don't have that issue anymore because I'm not mean like that, or I'm not trying to hang out with people I don't want around, but where you guys want to go, like you and your friends want to leave, but you want to get rid of one person? This is what's going on here, but you don't want to be like, you got to go. Like, you know what I mean? Or we don't want to hang out with you or whatever. Your person is starting to actually, it's like a portal's opening. And I do feel that I actually got that message last week. There is a like an extra portal. It's like there's a portal that's opening and your person is standing strong, ready to go, but clearly they haven't made that clear to the karmic. You know? So the karmic is thinking that they're involved, that they're going to be on that as well. Look at, even if it's abundance, maybe your person is telling the karmic, like, I'm going to go and pursue new things. Like, okay, this is what I'm getting. And I think I'm correct because my hand's itching. But your person does not want to directly tell the karmic, I'm going to someone else. Okay, unfortunately, whatever. So your person is making excuses, trying to, like, you know what I mean? But wouldn't you do the same too if your person was like, oh, I'm just going to go away for a bit. And I'd be like, okay, I'm just going to come with you. Like, you know what I mean? So it is actually a natural reaction. And this, but here with a karmic situation here, this karmic hasn't realized something. This karmic is a little in denial because they're aware that this person wants to make a move and things just aren't feeling balanced or equal. I see this karmic leaning onto the one person. The other person is just standing up like, hey, I got to go. So this person thinks, this karmic thinks like they're still in for the ride. So they have not been released. Not yet. Not yet. This is what needs to happen. The breakup, the separation, stopping the pattern, abandonment, silent treatment, right? Whew. Okay, guys, I have a feeling this is the message where I stop. I'm not feeling too sick anymore, but that was really weird. Let's get a couple, let's take from here. Rose quartz could be very relevant, okay? Because for clearing energy, that's just the first card there. I'm seeing that lemon energy too. So we have movie night showing up. Let's see what else we have here. Bumblebee. So that yellow energy is big. I saw COVID bridge. So that could be important. Long weekend. I love when that comes up because maybe a long weekend's coming up by you and your person might show up or be circling around your property. Someone could be born in the 80s or just love 80s music. So let's get initials here. PRASP, again, CDLTMWFS. I don't know if I said S already, but we're going to leave it at that, guys. I'm going to get one more thing, actually. One more. One word. Let's see what we got here. I. Yeah, because that's what you'll be focusing on you. Okay, guys, so thanks. I'm just going to look at the zodiacs up. We will do probably a karmic reading on Friday, and whatever else comes in between. And otherwise, I just really appreciate you. Bye for now. Bye, Vanessa. Thank you. Have a great, great, great everything.